Hello belly dance princesses and princes. I'm Magnolia and this is Ahmed, my lovely habibi. And today we're going to be talking about what it's like to date a belly dancer. Ooh. Well, if you're a belly dancer and you're watching this video, then you know you tend to get hit on at gigs, whether you want to or not, and these guys have no idea what they're getting themselves into. Wouldn't you say?
I would definitely say. They're trying to bite off way more than they can chew usually.
You kind of know what it's like to date a belly dancer because I've been belly dancing for 10 years, we've been dating for 9 years, so he's seen the whole spectrum from like beginner belly dancer to intermediate to professional. If you follow me on Facebook, I went ahead and posted a question about anything you think people should know about dating a belly dancer, and the most popular comment that I saw over and over again was that glitter is everywhere and that it will never escape your life. Is that true?
It's very true. I've gone to work multiple times with glitter on my person. This is anywhere from my hair to my toes. There's always specks of glitter. And yeah, the problem is like I don't have enough glitter on me. So I'll have like a couple specks of glitter like randomly throughout the body, but I won't have like a full beard of glitter. So it obviously looks like an accident. But maybe I should just own up to it and just shower in glitter every day before work.
I think all belly dancers can relate to that, but we never have enough glitter, so maybe I've converted you.
Oh yeah, probably.
I should preface this by saying that Ahmed is of Egyptian heritage. He was born in America, but his parents are Egyptian.
If you haven't seen me walk, it's usually like this.
But so he's already used to, of course, Middle Eastern music. He's seen belly dancers in person and on TV. I think that leads me to actually another question is, what do a lot of your friends or people that you meet think when they find out that I'm a belly dancer or if you tell them that I'm a belly dancer?
Okay, so half the time I tell a female, they think it's really cool that you're a belly dancer and they want to learn and see you belly dance and they think it's awesome. And the other half, they think, oh my god, it's slut. So they say things like, I can't believe you let her do that. I can't believe you let her belly dance. And which is really shameful because, you know, first of all, I don't let Magnolia do anything.
Yeah, I let myself do what I want to do.
Right. If anything, she lets me let her belly dance. I mean, it's her body, it's her choice. She's not sleeping around with other men just because she's belly dancing. She's just showing a little skin. I mean, it's no different than somebody letting their girlfriend go to a beach. Mm-hmm. She's dancing. It is a sensual dance, but she's not sensual dancing for them. She's sensual dancing for herself for self-expression. Yeah. And that's something I try to convey when I get questions like that.
Next question, since you've been with me for almost my entire dance journey, you saw me go from beginner belly dance to professional belly dance. What was it like watching me go through that and helping me transform into a professional?
Well, when you were transforming to professional, you were really unconfident. So when you performed in College Station, you were actually super nervous. It was really cute watching you be that nervous. And I was trying to help you like relieve the anxiety and the stress of performing for the first time in front of such a big audience. And yeah, it was. I think that was one of your defining moments. And I told you practiced for this and you trained, and you know that's when you started learning from one of your previous teachers. So you started working with her, and I told her she thinks you're great. She knows what she's talking about. I think you're great. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're gonna do great. And you went on stage and you killed it. And I was really proud of you. And when we started doing your first professional gigs, you made me come to every single one of them.
I did because I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning.
Yeah. It's fun. And you were like asking me what prices you should charge, like I would know, or so I mean it was fun helping you that, and fun helping you start your own business model and things like that, what you should charge. So it's just fun watching you grow. And then when you did your first competition, that was super hectic because you were training every day and you had to listen to the same. I don't even remember the song. The same song at least 9 million times. So I really enjoyed it the first 2 times I heard it, but after that, I really wanted to rip out the speakers on her computer and then set them on fire.
This is one of the things. You date a belly dancer, you have to hear the song over and over again. Okay, this is kind of a fun question. What are some things that people have said to you when you come along with me to the private events? Because they know you as my assistant or my helper. So what are some things you've heard or experienced from that role?
One time, somebody asked me, what was it? They asked me if I had other girls and how much would it be to get more of them.
Yeah.
Like I owned her and I was her manager. And I told her, you know, she's an individual and she charges her individual rate. And I'm just here for the ride and to make sure she's safe. I don't do anything dealing with the money. And then he's like, oh, okay, do you think that she could get several belly dancers for me? And I said, yes, she might know some other belly dancers, but I don't know what you're really asking. I didn't know if he was like trying to allude if I was a pimp and I had several prostitutes that would belly dance for him. And it was like super weird. Another time, I mean, it happened again where somebody asked, you let her do that? Because they found out that we were in a relationship. And then there was some tipping up later on tonight, that night. He's like, you let her get touched on the hip by other guys? I was like, yeah, it's not really that sexual, and if they want to touch her on the hip and they think that's a big deal, then great for them. But I mean,
also
all they're doing is tipping.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Americans don't understand that tipping is actually a compliment, and it's a way that you show the dancer that you like what they're doing.
Right.
But in America, they just associate any sort of like tipping on the body with stripping automatically. Like there's no other reason why you would do it. So another comment that I got a lot on Facebook from you all was to make sure to point out the jealousy issue, and we hear that a lot as belly dancers. Isn't your boyfriend jealous or your girlfriend jealous when you do that? And don't they get upset when you're dancing for other people? I've heard some stories where after they got married, their husband made them quit after they were married.
I mean, dancing is an expression of oneself. So if I silence her expression, then I'm really oppressing her. And I don't. Relationships are about love, and I love her, and I don't want to oppress her. So if I'm dating a dancer, then I have to expect to date a dancer. And if you can't handle that, then you can't handle a belly dancer. If you get somebody who doesn't express themselves in that way, or doesn't express themselves at all, or something like that, and maybe that means that you have a personal issue to work out.
Right? Yeah, it does. I mean, I think if there's a jealousy issue with your partner belly dancing, then there's probably issues with them doing other things, like talking to guys in general, or going out to parties without you. Like I could just see that being a whole array of issues, not just the belly dancing.
Right. So, I mean, to each their own. I trust her, and if I didn't trust her, I wouldn't be with her.
Yeah. So you've been to a bunch of different events. You've been to conventions, you've seen me perform in competitions, you've been to private events, you've been to restaurant gigs. And what is it like transitioning as the partner between all these different types of events? Like, is there one that you dread going to more than another?
Oh man, competitions are the worst.
Yeah.
There are 8 hours of belly dancing. It's really tiring to go into those because you have to sit through the 2+ hours of gala shows, and if the competition is not well put together, as some of them often are, you end up sitting there for like 8 hours watching belly dance, and my phone battery only lasts for like 6 hours. Yeah, so it's just long and tiring. So I really dread going to competitions, especially. I mean, I'm not saying I don't care about belly dancing, but you know, if there was a belly dancer that I cared about, I would just watch their YouTube video. I don't really care about live performances in general. I don't care about concerts or anything. The only reason I'm there is for her, and I want to watch her perform, and I want to be there for her, and I want her to see me in the audience, supporting her. So I'm there for her. It's all love for her. Is all it is. So it's 8 hours of love for her. But you know, I'm not saying it's an easy 8 hours, but
well,
they're
it's not
for
always
her.
an easy 8 hours with you either.
Okay. Well, it's true.
No, but that's a good point. If you're gonna date a belly dancer, then you better expect to watch a lot of belly dancers. In the beginning, you came with me to pretty much everything, And now it's dwindled down to maybe only a couple big shows in a year.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
also go to your gigs occasionally.
yes,
And your restaurant gigs occasionally.
every once in a while the restaurant gig if we bring a group of friends.
Yeah.
And then private gigs if it's a really big gig. Like,
Just to help out with whatever she needs, because those usually have a bigger price tag on them. I mean, she needs to make sure that they're perfect so she gets rehired. And things like that.
exactly. Yeah, see, he's like a pro assistant now. He's gone through it all.
Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm the greatest.
Do you think that I have too many costumes, props, jewelry, and glitter?
No, in fact, I want you to buy more.
That's the perfect answer. Remember that.
No, I do, because you rotate costumes pretty heavily, but I think you're in a position where you can buy more costumes, but you often just don't.
Tell us about closet space. Do you have adequate space for yourself?
Yeah, okay. Well, now we have adequate space for ourselves because we have 2 closets. But when she first started taking this seriously, we shared a closet. And after the first closet, after the first costume, I guess the second or third costume is when it started happening, is where my half of the closet, which wasn't a half in the first place, it was probably like 25%, dwindled and it became 10%. And then I stopped having hangar room, and then I stopped having drawer room, and then I stopped having a closet, and my closet was limited to only the laundry room, where I would keep my clean clothes and
I give you a laundry basket.
yeah, a whole lot.
Portable.
But now we have 2 separate closets, and obviously she gets the way bigger closet.
Obviously.
But I don't need the other closet, so I don't need that much closet.
I recommend that. If you want your relationship with your belly dancer to last, you need to get her or him their own closet. Okay. Do you have any warnings for people considering dating a belly dancer?
Just make sure that it's going to be a lot of your time, and that they will have their ups and downs. Like, I mean, dating belly dancers is great for a lot of reasons. Like, they know how to use their hips well, and
what is that supposed to mean? No, I'm just kidding.
And they can dance, but make sure that you enjoy being part of a dancing culture. You are able to criticize and think about dancing. That you're willing to support your partner's hobby. I mean, it's an important thing. Being involved with your partner, like the person you choose to be with's life and their activities.
What do you think is a good pickup line for someone trying to date a belly dancer?
So, one I just thought of right now is Shakira says, "Hips don't lie," but will your hips lie next to me tonight?
Oh my god, this is horrible. This is terrible. But seriously, like, if someone said that to me though, I might give them a chance. Just because it's so clever.
You and me.
So knowing all that you know and the experiences that you've gone through, would you rather date a belly dancer or a human? This shouldn't take so long.
I don't know. I haven't been with a human for so long. It's hard to give a straight answer.
That's true.
I think I would rather date a belly dancer.
You think?
I know I would rather date a belly dancer.
Why?
Because they're great.
Good enough. So that is it for this video on what it's like to date a belly dancer, and I want to thank Ahmed for joining us with all of his wisdom and experience, and saw that in the viewfinder. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more belly dance informational videos or behind the scenes or performance videos, go ahead and subscribe. I put out a new video every single week. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I will be sure to reply to those. And thanks so much for